Hello besties, welcome back to another video. I am so unbelievably happy to be making this one. I am filled with so much fall spirit. It's go time. So I just wanted to warn you that this video is going to be a chatty one. So if you need to wash dishes or clean or do something, this might be the perfect one to have on in the background. Or if you just want to see a lot of me, then stay tuned. But I will be putting a lot of imagery into this video, so it's not just one note, so you're not just having to stare at me. I want to give examples and show you everything that I'm talking about. So it will be as entertaining for you as possible and hopefully inspire you if you are looking to make your fall bucket list. So without further ado, we are going to jump right on into it. Actually, I lied. We're going to go over one more thing. Now, this fall bucket list, I have a super specific to fall bucket list that I'm going to talk about, and then sort of like my intentions and my goals and my aspirations, if you will, for Q4 of the year. So for the last 3 months of the year, these are the things that I'm going to be focusing on and really honing in on, as well as some of just like the superficial fall stuff that I love, like just decorating with pumpkins everywhere. So fun and cozy. I also wanted to mention that I did make an entire blog post with strictly stuff that is on my fall bucket list, as well as my Pinterest board, where I've been putting all of my inspo, because I've been making like mood boards for fall and just really trying to figure out what I want to feel this fall as opposed to what I want to do. And those examples of what I want to do will come after I figure out how I want to feel. So if you're interested in that, go check out my blog. It's going to be linked down below, but watch this video first. Let YouTube know you like me. And also, last shout out is to this cozy wrap that I got from J. Crew. It's just a wrap. It is so unbelievably cozy. I got it on sale, so if you're in need of a wrap, this one is a really good one. And it's one size fits all, and it still fits me. So if you're around my size, I would say definitely go for it. And obviously the smaller you are, the more oversized this will fit on you, but it still feels great on me. I want to jump into the self-care focuses. I guess Q4 is 3 months, but we technically have 4 months because it's September. So I'm just gonna say 4 months. But self-care is something that I really want to focus on. And I know I talk about this a lot, but I'm gonna kind of go into detail on the stuff that I actually want to focus on, which is morning walks 4 times a week at least. I really want to make sure I'm soaking in as much fresh air as possible and going to the little park near my house, getting as much sun as I can, feeling the cool weather, because that is my favorite thing to do, is be outside when it's cold outside or cool. And I've been really trying to push myself this summer to go for more walks, but it's been really hard, to be honest. It's just been so unbelievably hot, and it's hot every year around this time. It's not something new to me, but it just really impacted me this summer, just with a lot going on. So I'm so excited for the cozy weather, and I actually turned my hair all the way down today so I could wear my nice cozy wrap and not sweat. My second self-care task is I want to mix very peaceful, cozy days with result-oriented days in my week. So make sure I'm not only striving for result-oriented days where I'm really focused on tasks and productivity and getting everything done. I really want to make sure that I am also focusing on being cozy and content and happy, and making sure some of my days really reflect that, and honestly find an even balance of the two. I'm very good at focusing on one thing and just doing only that one thing for the entire day, and then I'm burnt out at the end of it, even though I didn't really notice during the day that I was burnt out. So I want to make sure I'm taking as many pause moments as I can to reel it in, recharge, feel energized, so I can make the most of this fall season. This next one might be a little funny for you, but I really want to play Animal Crossing every day. And it's not that I want to add video games into my daily life every day, but I just got Animal Crossing back into my life. I don't know if you remembered, but I played it during the last hurricane season, and then I sold my Switch, and then I just bought another one. Because I missed it so much. So I'm back on my Animal Crossing New Horizons grind. I have my Switch, and I only want to play for like 10 minutes a day so I can get all the fall drops. Like, I want to make sure I'm going in to get all of the fun stuff and not missing out on that, because even if I don't want to like play it, as long as I go in and get those things when I do want to play it, I already have them. So future me will thank me. Another thing I want to make sure that I'm doing for self-care is getting my blood work done. I really need to get it done this month, and then at the end of the year to make sure that all of my supplementing is actually working and doing what it's supposed to be doing for me, and making sure my blood levels are where they need to be, of all my vitamins and hormones and all that fun stuff that you have to worry about when you're an adult. So I definitely need to prioritize that even though I don't want to. Everything health related is just such a burden, it feels like to me. So I'm trying to change my mindset. This is my healing girl era. It is to heal, and so I feel better. So I definitely need to get that done. And lastly, for the self-care category, I really want to connect more with my friends and family. I am bad at that, admittedly. I am so bad at connecting with people who I used to talk to, or people that I want to talk to, or family. I literally, something in my mind, there's this like block there where I don't want to bother anybody, but I know me reaching out to somebody isn't bothering them, because if somebody reached out to me, that in no way would bother me. So I just need to get over that mental hurdle and make sure I'm scheduling more things with friends and family, and honestly making time, because everybody can say that they're so busy, because we are busy here, but I definitely can make time to see friends and family. So I want to start prioritizing that. The second category of goals for fall or intentions is in the fashion sector of the woods. So I want to focus first and foremost on how I'm feeling when I'm wearing clothes this year. A lot of the times I've prioritized what I thought was cute and what was stylish and what looks good on me, but I really want to focus on finding what is exceptionally comfortable, number one, and then something that is cute and I enjoy, and number three is the stylish, refined component of clothes that I love so much. And I also really want to feel confident in what I'm wearing. So I want to feel comfortable and then confident and then refined and polished. I feel like that's a really great place to be when wearing clothes, is when you're feeling confident, but you're feeling comfortable first and foremost, because I've worn stuff that I felt confident in, but they were so uncomfortable and I was adjusting them the whole night and it was just a mess. So I'm trying to avoid situations like that where I can, and really focus on pieces that are comfy and cozy, like this wrap. So cozy, so comfortable. I'm confident in it. I mean, it doesn't really change my confidence level, but I do look more refined and polished than if I just had on this tank from Madewell. I will link it down below if you're looking for it. But again, I just want to caution you, look through your closet first and see what you have, if you have anything that could stand in this place before going out and purchasing. Next goal, my life's work for this fall is to find non-athletic leggings, because I will be so comfortable in leggings throughout this fall. I've kind of given up trying to make myself not wear leggings. I'll get to another point a little bit later about jeans, but I just need to find some non-athletic kinds so I can mix them with some of my cute tops. For some reason, to me, when I wear leggings with a cute top during summer, it doesn't look right, but in fall it makes sense. So I just need to find some non-athletic leggings that again are comfortable, polished, refined, make me confident, all of those good things. And then secondly, I want to find pull-on jeans that are both comfortable and stylish, like I've just mentioned 3 billion times. I have avoided getting pull-on jeans because it felt too dated for me, but I think I'd be so much more comfortable in pull-on jeans. Something about the button on jeans bothers my stomach so much, to the point where I just don't want to mess with them and I don't want to wear them. So I'm like, if I find a pair of pull-on jeans, that would solve that problem. And also I want to make sure that I get a petite size, because I'm 5'4". Like regular jeans from Good American don't really work for me. I either can wear their cropped jeans or their petite jeans. So that's my goal, pull-on jeans. So I wear leggings a little bit less. And I've kind of already said this, but I want to find more neutral casual wear that I can pull in, like with the pull-on jeans, to make a more polished and cute look, even when I'm doing something super casual. So kind of just upgrading my casual wear, but super thoughtfully and intentionally. I'm not just gonna go out and buy a bunch of new stuff. I mean, I did buy a few new pieces, but it was after a lot of thought and really looking at the gaps and the holes in my closet, and not just stuff that I want, because I realized I buy a lot of dresses and I don't wear as much dresses as I buy, if that makes sense. And I don't buy enough tank tops for the amount of times I wear tank tops. So I'm really trying to align what I buy with what I actually wear. And my last goal is I really want to film a haul of these pieces that I'm talking about for you guys super soon. I know you're going to see this video before any sort of haul goes up. So I want to make sure I do that quickly. That way you actually have some good pieces. If you're on the hunt for these pieces too, you know where to look and you know where to find them, because it is such a struggle finding good pieces online. And it's like a barren wasteland around me when it comes to shops and plus size clothing. There is nothing around me. So online is what I have to do. And I really wish there were some local shops, because then I could like totally avoid shipping and all of the carbon that is emitted into the air. But until then, we must shop online. Also, I'm loving the drama that this wrap adds into my life. And actually what I was thinking when I got this wrap was, it's super warm and cozy when it's on your arms, but if I got hot, I easily just like do a little air out, you know? I know some of you in up north are not gonna have to worry about that at all, but for my sweaty girls in the south, got you. that was all for fashion. Basically just everything that's always my priority. Comfortability, beautiful pieces, now being more thoughtful about what I buy and not worrying about the price tag as much as I worry about the fit and feel when I wear it. And I'm very lucky to be in that position to focus on how something feels instead of what the bottom line of the price is. But if you can do that, it's definitely worth it. Now for the beauty category. I want to make sure that I'm using my Project Pan stuff. I have been going through so many beauty products like crazy lately. It's been amazing. And I actually just finished something that I didn't realize I was gonna finish. It wasn't technically in my Project Pan. It's just something I use daily and it's gone. And I was shocked because I didn't realize I was almost at the end. So definitely going to have an amazing empties video for you all very soon. But I do need to hit pan on one makeup product. Like I've said before, this is the product that I'm trying to hit pan on, specifically the cream side, because I think it will be the easiest to be honest with you. And there's a tiny little dip in the products, but I don't remember how much of a dip there was before. So if I hit pan on this by the end of the year, I will be so happy. And if I finished it by the end of the year, that would be amazing. Because I know in my Project Pan that I'm actually doing, I want to hit pan on something and finish one thing completely. That is makeup and not a mascara. So my next goal is actually some stuff that I want to buy, which is super funny because I just talked about not buying things. But there's some beauty products that I really want to invest in, and eyeshadow specifically. I don't know if I already mentioned this in a video or not, but this is my single eyeshadow palette. I no longer have palettes in my collection. I only have singles. And I mean, I have some quads, like the Rowan quads, and I have one from Pat McGrath. But as far as palettes go, this is what I have. And it's all of my favorite shades and my favorite formulas. And I really want to buy an olive, a navy, and some taupey browns to kind of round out my palette. I don't mind filling it up, but I'm not buying shades just to fill this up. I'm really thinking about like what I'm missing when I'm putting on makeup. And one of those things is kind of like an olive for the fall and some taupey eyeshadows. Specifically shimmery ones. I have a ton of taupey eyeshadows that are matte, but not enough shimmers for the variety that I like. So I bought from Sydney Grace and Lethal Cosmetics because they're indie brands, and I kind of wanted to support that whole genre of makeup. And I did buy some taupey ones already. Those are coming in the mail, but I haven't gotten them yet, so I don't know 100% about quality and which ones are gonna stick in my collection. And everything that I use that I'm not gonna keep, I'm gonna give to my sister because she or her girls will love playing with whatever makeup I give them, and they were affordable. So I'm not really worried about that. Now, for entertainment and adventures, this one is where it starts to get more fall-y and not just like inspirational things that I want to get done. Or inspirational, my aspirations, I don't know, whatever I'm trying to say. I want to watch every single Harry Potter movie from the first to the last one. I'm pretty sure I've mentioned this twice already, and it's like not even technically fall yet, but it's fine. We already started, and what I'm doing is while I watch these, I'm trying to get as cozy and content as possible. So I make sure I'm comfortable. I make sure I'm not on any other screens because I am unfortunately really bad at having like 5 screens in front of me. I'll have my iPad near me, my phone in my hand, my computer near me while we're watching TV, and it's just too much for one brain to handle. So I'm trying to get better about focusing on one task at a time when it comes to technology and entertainment sort of things in my rest time. And also I just really want to follow along with the plot. Like I don't want to miss little details, and I know there's so many little details and little moments, and maybe a character or a sound or just the imagery where it clues you in on something to come and foreshadows or shows you how something's connected to the past. So I really want to focus so I know what's going on in Harry Potter. Because like I've watched it before, but I've never truly understood Harry Potter. I just knew there were wizards and they wizard around. So I want to watch that, and yeah, we started and I'm so excited. It's been so fun. We are on the 3rd one, so watch along with me. Next for entertainment is I want to read one book this quarter outside. I just want to be in the crisp fall air and read a book out there, and this is another attempt to get me away from technology because I find with my job and my passions and everything, it's all online, it's all on a screen, and I want more time away from a screen. Like I don't need to be staring at an LED screen my entire day. Even if I'm working out, I'm trying not to, or just going for a walk, I'm trying not to stare at my phone like picking music. I'm trying to really take in what's around me and be a lot better about that because I know it really impacts my mental health when I'm not focusing on non-techie things. And then this one I've already talked about still, but Nick and I want to go on a trip together this fall, and I really want to go apple picking. I want to go to an orchard. I think it would be so fun, so festive, and just an overall great experience. And then I can wear my colder fall clothes that I can't wear down here in Florida. Well, I mean, I can wear them, but I can't wear them till winter. And I also want to go to a pumpkin patch. That is standard. I know that's on everybody's list, but still, I want to go to one. They're always fun. I've never gone to a pumpkin patch and been angry or sad. Just saying. Now, goals and aspirations for food recipes. I mean, I want to make some crock pot soups, and I want to like find the recipes that are my favorite. And if I can't find a favorite, I want to make my own recipe for crock pot soups and like crock pot dinners in general, just because it's so easy to like throw on. Like I'll make my lunch, throw something in the crock pot, and then come back to it later on for dinner, and then I don't have to do a second round of cooking. It can just all happen at one time earlier in the day when I have the energy to cook, because the later it gets in the day, the less I want to cook, and all I want to do is heat something up. And honestly, to go along with that, I want to create 2 fall recipes for my blog this fall, obviously. I really want to make sure that I'm getting more content on my blog. It's just so hard for me for some reason to juggle everything at once, and I know I need to give myself a little bit of grace and tell myself that I can put out 1 blog a month, like 1 post a month, and that would be enough. But for some reason in my head, I'm like, unless I'm posting twice a week, it's not worth it. But that's not a good way of thinking. Not a great line of thought. I know it would be amazing to just do things as I can. So that's what I'm trying to work on. I want 2 fall recipes only because there's certain things that I'm practicing cooking and making recipes for, and developing these recipes for things that I actually want in my life, so I remember the recipe, if that makes sense. So these are foods like I'm actually eating and trying to incorporate in my week, and the recipe is so helpful for me because you don't know how many times I went to make my white chicken chili and I pull up my own recipe. It's amazing. The last sector before we get into super fall specific aspirations and goals and intentions and bucket list items is things I want to do for my career. So number 1, I want to take some courses on food photography, just because I would love if that was something that I could do more consistently and make money at. Right now, all the stuff I do online, I really don't make much money at all. So it would be cool if some of it did make me money and like actually like supported the blog itself. But even if it didn't, learning some new food photography skills would be great, because I just guessed when I did all of the photography for my first blog post, the white chicken chili recipe, I just kind of did what I thought worked, and I think it came out good. It wasn't professional, but it came out good, and I was really proud of it. So I just want to hone in on my skills in that area and get even better at food photography. Next, Nick and I really want to find an office space. We had to dissolve our last company, so our marketing company has been working out of our home. There is one that we're super interested in, and I hope we get it because it's so nice. There's so much natural light. It's a really beautiful building inside, and it just was really nice. So I'm hoping that one works out, but if not, I hope we just get somewhere where we can have our work separate from our home. And then too, for both work and YouTube, that would be very helpful for me to have my own office again. That's not my home office. This is my girl cave, okay? I need it to stay lighthearted in here. No work. And also, I want to work on streamlining my job. I know ChatGPT has an extension now that you can utilize with Canva. So you can use artificial intelligence with Canva and create some imagery for your marketing materials, which I think is a really, really cool idea and would really help make things go faster. So I want to familiarize myself with the possibilities of what can happen when we integrate those 2 things. And I will probably just have to take some courses on that because I don't know a ton about AI and what it can do. I mean, I know the bare minimum of what it can do for us, but I want to see how far I can push that to help actually create the content that we need for our clients. I have been loving this black honey lip product from Clinique. Oh my goodness. I know it went super viral, but I never wore it then, but I'm wearing it now and it is fantastic. I understand why it went viral. I feel like things go viral that are actually good.
Heading to Starbucks and Chipotle. Do you want any coffee?
Yes, please. Thank you. Someone's going to get me coffee. This is a magical moment. Hold on. I need to go give them my order. Coffee has been ordered. I'm so happy. I actually am finishing the end of my coffee right here, so I could definitely use some more. Now, on to the moment we have all been waiting for. My basic B fall bucket list. And this is what I first thought of when I was making my bucket list, but then I went deeper and deeper into life as I was writing it. So I just saved it for the end so we can end on a super light note. One thing on my bucket list is to write out what I'm thankful for in my journal every day of November. Every night I do a gratitude journal where I write down 5 things I'm grateful for, but I'm just gonna change the wording to thankful, even though it's like the same thing. I just wanna make sure I'm giving thanks to everything and everything. Sup?
Not worried about that.
You should have borrowed my slides. Thank you so much. I'm almost done filming, so I'll be down there in a second. Well, 10 minutes. All right, thanks, bye. Where were we? Okay, so yeah, I just want to write down what I'm thankful for in November. I always say what I'm thankful for on Thanksgiving, but I want to make sure I'm doing it through November. Even though I've been doing it every night, I just want to continue on the journey. Next, this one is super basic, but I want to decorate for fall. I put out 1 pumpkin, if you can see there. I took out all of my fall stuff, like all my fall bins, which is only 3, and one of them is basically like one big Halloween decoration. So technically 2 fall bins, and I just want to decorate. And I'm going to do that on camera with you all because that'll be so fun and cozy. I'm going to try to make as cozy of a video as I can. I'm not the best with like camera angles and editing and all of that, so I can't make a super aesthetic video, but I can do my best. This next bucket list item is I want to get a bonfire that I can put on my balcony. I want it to be something that the HOA won't get mad at me for, so I know it has to be super small, but I want a bonfire and I don't want to give that up just because I live in a townhome. I really want to have a bonfire. So I'm gonna make it happen. I'm gonna make my dreams come true. I'm gonna find out what products exist on the market these days. Everybody's thought of everything, so I'm sure there's already something where I can have like a fire. Maybe it's kind of like just a really large candle. I'll see what's on the market. This was on my list, but I kind of already did it. But I want to create a signature fall makeup look. So I have like my go-to makeup look for the season. I'm wearing this today. It's in a makeup video. I don't know if you've seen it yet or not, but it was a major fail. So then I had to take off basically all the makeup and reapply it before I filmed this. So I don't know if this is going to be my signature look, but it's really pretty. I tried on a blush. Where'd it go? I forgot how much I loved this back when I was in Jacksonville. This is the Hush Tone Extra Dimension Blush. So beautiful from MAC. So pretty. I like it because it doesn't compete with my bronzer, but it enhances that bronzy tone without making it look like I just have bronzer just straight up my cheeks. I've already kind of talked about this, but the next thing on my list is I want to curate my fall wardrobe. And really what I mean by that is I want to put all of my fall stuff in one section of my closet so I know where to pull from. I want to make sure I'm filling those gaps in my wardrobe so I have like a well-rounded fall wardrobe, but I want to obviously shop my stash first, figure out what I have, focus on comfort, declutter what I don't like or what I'm not going to wear because it shouldn't just be taking up space in my closet. If I'm not going to wear it, it could go to a much better home. Next goal, a super important one, is I want to light all my pumpkin candles. I have so many fall themed candles, and for some reason during fall I light a ton of candles, but I don't specifically reach for my fall candles. It's a whole thing. So I want to light my fall specific candles and use them up. That would be a great goal for me. Next bucket list item for fall. This one isn't too crazy, but I want to find a cozy sweater. I just want to put on a cozy sweater. I just want to be so cozy and comfortable the entire season, and I love the look of those big, chunky, full, voluminous sweaters that are so popular in the fall. But obviously I'm in Florida, so I don't have that. This is as close as I have, this thin wrap. And I also want to do a fall themed photo shoot. I want Nick and I to take some photos together because we barely take pictures together. And also I'm so bad at putting pictures on Instagram. I'm shocked that any of you follow me. I am like the least influencer. I just can't remember like to put pictures on Instagram. I just don't have it in me. It's like an extra step that you either have the ability to do or you don't. And I just don't have that ability. There's a lot of beautiful pictures that Nick and I take and then they just get lost in my phone. So I need to actually take some more family pictures too so I can put them up in our house. But yeah, fall themed photo shoot. Stay on task, Melissa. And then next bucket list item, I need to watch Parent Trap. Parent Trap is so cozy. I love it. I don't even need to go into detail, but it's just my comfort movie during the fall, so I gotta watch it. And I also want to watch, is it Here Comes Mail? Something about mail. I don't remember what it's called, but I'll obviously show you a picture of what I'm talking about. This kind of goes along with other things I've said, but I want to make an apple crisp. Just sounds so refreshing. And I want to make one that's like a little bit more high fiber, a little bit less sugar, so I stay more balanced, but I really want one. I'm craving one. Next, I need to create my Thanksgiving menu. I need to figure out what's going on for Thanksgiving, whose house are we going to, who's cooking what do I need to cook, do I want to do something special or something I already know? I just really need to figure that out, and that'll come. I'm not gonna push that right now. I'll figure that out in November, but so excited to do that and must do that. And then I want to attend like a fall event or festival. Like I want to attend something, not just like go apple picking with Nick. Like I want to go to a specific festival. There's just like a coziness and a familiarness when you go to a festival, even though you don't know anybody there in the crowd. It's just like a familiar, cozy feeling. I don't know. I don't really know how to describe it, but I want that feeling. I want to do a fall DIY project too. Actually, I need to stop saying fall. How many times have I said that in this video? But I feel like it doesn't have to be super intense and super innovative to be a fun DIY. I have one in mind and it's really, really simple. Like I don't even know if we would call this a DIY as much as we would call it styling, but there's something I want to do. So I'm going to show you that in the next vlog and hope it turns out well, but if it doesn't, it's super easy because I just move things around and then I'm back where I started. Oh, also, what I should have done before this video is I want to get a pumpkin spice latte and a pumpkin muffin or a pumpkin treat or something. Like that is just quintessential what you do during the fall. You get the coffee. So I need to go get a PSL. The coffee I'm drinking now, it has toffee nut syrup in it, just 2 pumps, which is amazing and delicious, don't get me wrong, but I need the cinnamony, pumpkin-y flavors right now. Last 2 things. I want to carve a pumpkin Obviously, you know why. Then I want to watch Miracle on 31st Street. It is one of my favorite movies. It is so cozy. I know it's a Christmas movie, but just something about it just lights me on fire in a good way. I don't even know what that means. It doesn't light me on fire. I just love that movie. It's just great. So I need to watch it. I need to take the time and watch it. So we have Parent Trap, Miracle on 31st Street, and Harry Potter. It's a good mix. It's a really good mix. And like I said, this was a fall bucket list that turned into like more things that I wanted to finish throughout the rest of the year, but I still wanted to share that with you all. I would love to know what your fall bucket list items are, however deep or shallow they are. I would love to hear them. And also tell me if you're like an apple person or a pumpkin person. For scents, I'm a pumpkin person, but for like food, I could go both, you know? Both are so cozy. Also, don't forget to check out that blog post that I made. And oh, I forgot to tell you, there is a free printable in the blog post. So you can go there and download the printable where I wrote out my fall bucket list, and you can either edit it on your computer and type it in, or you can print it out and fill it out by hand, whatever you want to do. I just thought that would be super fun. So I wanted to make sure you guys had something that was clean and aesthetic and fun to write out. But all right, besties, thank you for hanging out with me today. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you're having the best day ever, and I hope your fall goes perfect, and I just hope you're having a good time. So I love you all dearly. Mwah. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.